Man in the Rain, English Listening Story, Level A2. Part 1. It was raining when Sarah dropped her bag. The books fell on the wet road. Sarah felt tired and embarrassed. A man stopped. He did not speak. He only helped her pick up the books. His hands were careful. He did not touch her hand. "Thank you," Sarah said quietly. He nodded and walked away. Sarah watched him go. She did not see his face clearly, only a dark coat and calm steps. At home, Sarah opened her bag. One book was missing, her favorite one. The next morning, she went back to the same street. She looked around. Then she saw something strange. Her book was on a bench, dry, clean. Inside the book, there was a note. "You forgot this. I hope it is important." No name. Sarah sat down slowly. Her heart felt warm. She looked around again. But the man was not there. Part 2. Small kindness. Days passed. Sarah walked the same street every morning. Sometimes she saw him, always from far away. He never came close. He never spoke. One day the bus was late. Sarah waited in the cold. A cup of tea appeared next to her. She turned quickly. The man was already walking away. The cup was warm, sweet. On the cup there was a small mark, a drawn star. Sarah smiled for the first time in weeks. At home, she found another surprise. Her broken lamp was fixed. She remembered leaving her door unlocked. Her heart started to ask questions. Who is he? Why does he help me? The next morning, she left something on the bench. A small thank you note, and a simple word. Why? She walked away, but her steps were slower. Part 3. In the evening, Sarah returned. The note was gone. In its place, there was a new one. Because someone once helped me the same way. Sarah held the paper carefully. Her eyes felt warm. The next day, it rained again. Sarah waited on the bench. This time, she did not leave. Minutes passed. Then footsteps. The man stopped in front of her. He kept distance. "I don't want to trouble you," he said. His voice was calm and kind. "You don't," Sarah answered. Silence stayed between them. Comfortable. "My name is Yusuf," he said. "Sarah," she replied. They did not shake hands. Yusuf looked at the street. "I will not come again," he said. Sarah's heart moved. Then he turned and walked away, without looking back. Part 4. The empty bench. The next morning, the bench was empty. No book, no cup, no note. Sarah sat down anyway. She waited. People passed by. Cars moved. The city lived, but Yusuf did not come. Sarah felt a quiet sadness. Not pain, just absence. At work, she could not focus. She read the same page again and again. In the evening, she walked home slowly. Near her door, she saw a bag. A small paper bag. Inside was bread. Fresh, warm, and a note. "Some care does not need meetings." Sarah closed her eyes. "He is still here," she whispered. But that night, she made a decision. The next day, she left early. She took a different street. If he wanted distance, she would respect it. But her heart was not quiet. Part 5. When help is needed. 1 week later, Sarah's mother became sick. Very sick. Sarah stayed in the hospital all night. She was tired. She was scared. In the morning, she sat alone in the hallway. Then she heard a familiar voice. "Do you need help?" She looked up. Yusuf stood there. "Not too close. I work here," he said softly. "I saw your name." Sarah felt relief. Tears came to her eyes. "I am glad you came," she said. Yusuf nodded. He brought water. He spoke to the nurse. He waited. He did not touch her. He did not ask personal questions, just support. Before leaving, he said, "May I make dua for her?" "Yes," Sarah answered. Her voice was small. That day, Sarah understood something important. Some people come quietly. Part 6. The honest line. Days later, Sarah met Yusuf outside the hospital. The sky was clear. "I don't want confusion," Yusuf said. "I believe care must be clear." Sarah listened. "I respect you," he continued, "and I want to do things right. Her heart beat faster. "If you agree," he said, "I will speak to your family." Sarah looked at him. No fear, no rush, only honesty. She smiled. "That is the right way," she said. They stood in silence, not awkward, peaceful. As Yusuf walked away, he turned once. "I am glad I helped you that day in the rain," he said. Sarah watched him go. This time she knew. This story was only beginning. Part 7. Waiting with Trust. Yusuf did not rush. He spoke to his family first, then to Sarah's mother. Sarah waited. Waiting was not easy. Her heart wanted answers. But she chose patience. Every day she made dua, not only for herself, for calm, for what is best. One afternoon Yusuf sent a message. "My family agrees. I will come properly." Sarah read it twice. She smiled. Tears came. That evening her mother looked better. She held Sarah's hand. "He has good manners," her mother said. "I feel peace." Sarah felt it too. She sat by the window. The rain came again, soft, quiet. She remembered the first day, the books, the bench. She understood now. True care does not push. It waits, and waiting can be a form of love. Part 8. A new beginning. The day came. Yusuf arrived with his family. Simple, respectful. There were no loud words, no pressure, only clear intentions. Sarah sat with her family. Her heart was calm. Yusuf spoke carefully. "I ask for permission," he said, "to build a future the right way." Sarah looked down, then up. She nodded. Later, Sarah walked past the same bench. It was empty, but it was no longer lonely. She smiled. Some places change us. Some moments prepare us. That night, Sarah made dua again. "Thank you for what came quietly," she whispered. Outside, the rain stopped, and the street felt warm, not because of the weather, but because love, when it is right, brings peace. This is the end of the story. To enjoy more interesting English listening stories, welcome to the English Listening Stories channel.